Hello and welcome. This is gonna be first impression, early impression of the deck that I hope it's in order of the Deviant Moon Tarot. I have the borderless edition, which comes in a little top box like this. And since I don't like to keep my decks in boxes, I already made a bag for it. So I'm just gonna go through of the deck. I already selected this one in my balancing the tarot scales or something like that. I forgot the hashtag, sorry, because this deck felt to me like the more shadowy side of the Pentacles earthy elements. So of course every deck has every element in them, but to me, because it has this industrial feel to me, I feel like more like to me it's more like Pentacles and earthy deck than anything else. And the deck comes with actually a little white book, which is kind of nice because there's a small description of the card and then an upright meaning and a reverse meaning. And for someone who's starting with tarot, I think this is enough in a sense that you can get overwhelmed by all the information that bigger, longer books have. So if you just want to, start with the it's not completely, it's in order, okay. I got worried for a second. So like I said, you can get overwhelmed with all the information, so it's actually nice to have a book where you can start with just a few keywords, and if you learn them, then you can expand on them. So yes, I think that's all. This deck uses the traditional system as well, so even if not everything looks like what you would expect from the full card, for example, you still have that feeling of, is this a crazy person? Because it looks like it's walking in a water where are piranhas, or is this like the genius because something is on the other side and he will get there. So I really like that, and I like the fact that it's borderless. I don't have to trim it, and the backs are really cool. They have that cracked effect that you get if you use decoupage or something like that. The color tone is something that I also really like, and for a while I didn't want to get this deck because not because I find it creepy. I don't find it creepy at all. I know I've seen both through when people said that this deck is scary for them. For me, it's not like that. I can understand if someone doesn't, vibe with the feeling. But at first I was just like, it just looks weird and I don't care about it. But then I watched enough walkthroughs where I was like, but the cards are actually really usable. So, and look, there are aliens in the background. So I went ahead and bought it, and I haven't used it yet, but the Magician, I'm gonna start moving the cards so you don't have to, forward the video. So, so I haven't used it, but I kind of like what I'm seeing already. Is that blood? The High Priestess, which is my card in the deck, and I really like her, or it, wings. It looks like, it has a steampunky vibe, the deck, and I like the checkered floor because it shows that, there are games that play, and she's at the center of it, and she's mastering this. She's the master of these games, so you can't overplay or outplay a High Priestess because she knows more than you can ever imagine. No veil or stuff like that, but her face is a crescent moon. the Empress with another, most of them, I don't think a lot of has sun in them, obviously, because it's the Deviant moon. And most of I think I just didn't like these parts when they're the joints, because they look like the praying mantis, and that's what I was getting, and I don't like the praying mantis. So I'm sorry, praying mantises, I know you're nice and everything, but please, you creep the hell out of me. So that's why I didn't get this deck sooner. But I love these little flowers. I didn't see those in the background. She has the flower. It looks like she has a crown, which is really cool. And they have, they both have the purple, which is the royal color. So that's cool. The Emperor, killing the devil, kind of like creature. Hierophant, interesting, with a little tiny Deviant moon in the back pocket, with the praying hand position. It's more like the actually traditional meaning. The Lovers, I really like this one because of this snake biting of the leg of the more masculine looking creature, because you can get you know, lost in love, so to speak, and just not pay attention to anything and anything else, just, you know, love. Chariot, they're still forward moving, and if there's only like 3 or 1 or only 2, actually probably 3 wheels, you have to still balance, which I like. And you can see the city behind the moons, and that's what gives me this industrial feeling. Justice will be served. We don't know what's happening with this creature. Is it gonna be like killed or not, or protected from this one? The Hermit, definitely a more shadowy side of being alone, because you can go crazy, but you will see more if you spend time alone. So that's cool. And I really like the feel of the cards, and cardstock is something that it is a bit slippery, I think, but not as slippery as the Angelarium year 1 and 2. But it's still, I think it's still really nice, because it's quite thin, and I don't like thick cardstocks because I have small hands, so I have a hard time shuffling those. The Wheel of Fortune, it looks like a game show, which sometimes life feels like that. Strength, you have to look down into the abyss, I guess. The Hangman, it's interesting that there's a pocket watch here. You're taking a time out, that's why, I guess. Another one where death, it doesn't display the name because that understandably scares people a little when they see that, if they don't know what that means in tarot. Though I don't know if such a creature instead would be like, hey, I feel so much happier now. And I knew enough about this particular card to know that it's actually a really cool concept, because this baby wants to go back into the womb where it was safe, but the mother is like, nope, you need to start your own life, you need to go out into the wild world and, you know, just move ahead. So it's actually not stomping on it, it's just giving it that push that you need sometimes. And with death, the card meaning is definitely that something is transitioning in your life. You're transitioning from one stage of your life to the next one. So that's actually really, really very, very cool card. Temperance, another angel, a blue angel with the water. I just love these wings. It's really cool. Can you see the tiny oh god, my English, bolts, I guess, that it looks like metal plates, like airplanes. The devil is having fun. I mean, I can see, you know, like tin 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 tin, and you know, just looking for new people to get, which is really cool, because whatever the devil is showing you, it looks fun and exciting. It's hard to say no to. So I think that such a devil is cool. The tower. The aliens are here. I mean, I'm guessing that's a moon, but it looks like the aliens are here and they are attacking a tower. The star. Oops. With 7 stars, which could be the 7 of cups, actually. You know, wishing. Which one do you want the most? Wishing on a star. That's cool. The moon. Your fears can keep you acting in certain ways that you don't think that it's coming from an outside influence, but because it's an inside outside, if it makes any sense, because you're not acting how you want to act, you act how your fears dictate, which is, I think it's, and again I'm gonna say cool. The sun, no naked baby, at least not one. But the sun is not Gemini, right? It's Leo. Yes, it has to be. I don't know my astrology yet, sorry. And these actually looks like the sun is making them, or is the sun sweating, or they are sweating. So I'm not sure I can see happiness in this one, but the Deviant Moon, it's more of a shadowy deck anyway, so I'm not surprised. Judgment, head tasking, you know, like face palming. And this baby with one tiny mouth, maybe? Yep. And I really very much like the word card, because this actually, compared to the other, most of the other cards, has a lot of colors. And you still have the Ouroboros, and just the feeling that you're at your place, you know, because this is the end of a cycle, this 21, so yeah, flying fishes, that's a good one. Ace of Cups, definitely a huge cup, and the moon is either blowing into the cup or taking away the emotions, which is interesting, I think. Two of Cups, so there are no titles for the minors, which I don't mind, because you can actually see these. Yeah, you can kind of see which one is what. Two of Cups. I like your body. I just like the way that she was drawn. I guess I like the blue, black skin. Reminds me of dark elves. Three of Cups, having fun, but you don't notice that someone is eating you alive. Too much fun can make that to you. See, a little slippery. Four of Cups, you're so bored you're throwing away your emotions. I wonder what the key is for, though I don't see any doors. Yeah. Five of Cups, absolutely refusing to hear whatever others are saying, because you're so, you're concentrating on your loss, or on how you want to feel. Though if someone would do that to me, I would ignore them as well. Six of Cups. Nostalgia, childhood joy. Definitely. It's gonna help me learn the meanings even better, I think. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're spending time with drawing and stuff, not actually choosing anything. Eight of Cups with a really nice dress. Being all like, you know what, I don't care anymore. I did all I could do. Bye. The Nine of Cups speaks more like the wish fulfillment aspect of the card. I don't read that, the Nine of Cups, like that. I read more like the gratitude place. But you can be very grateful if you find a lamp like that, I guess. Ten of Cups. Definitely happiness. And it looks like, they have a ship, so they are coming from and moving into a house, and they have everything, they have each other. And they are not perfect, because I'm assuming a wooden leg with a wheel is not perfect even for these creatures, so they are not in the, they're not perfect people, but they made everything possible together, and they have each other, and they, whoops, oh god, interesting. Someone wants to tell me something. But whatever, so they are happy together, and that's just really cool. And this child-like creature has a wand, which could be the Ace of Wands. The Page of Cups with the fish, and a really cool, cape. Knight of Cups, not really moving, but definitely offering. And there's a full moon. The Queen of Cups, are they going toward each other? And I like how they, connect on these cards, all the court cards, different colors of water, but they are still looking like they are on the same place, or in little islands. Queen of Cups with a light housey tower, and she's sharing her emotions, and the emotions are even overflowing, but she's very careful with them, so that's cool. The King of Cups, I wonder if she's, because they don't look like moving towards each other if I put them in order, so to speak, but this way, they like, she's more like the sharing type, which is true for Queen energy. I love the nail polish. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles is a dragon. Oh, I'm such a dragon person, so I'm always happy to see a dragon in the deck. I just love this one. Not sure about the... I have to think about the meaning of the card for me. Because how do you put together a dragon with a long-term stable possibility? I mean, in a way that... if I'm a dragon, I'm collecting coins, it's gonna take forever because I live forever, or long term. I can work with that. Two of Pentacles, juggling the more in a efficient, happy way. And she's a belly dancer, which is really cool. Three of Pentacles, definitely a teamwork, you know, working on each other as well, helping to get better. Or actually just making each other suffer, which could be the shadowy side of such a card. Definitely more of the shadowy side with the Four of Pentacles, the greed, death being here, reminding you that you won't live forever and you can't take those coins with you when you die, so no point in hoarding them. And there are hands here on the dress, so yeah, you need to share what you have because there's no point. Five of Pentacles, definitely, though with that giant eye bowl. Not sure about that, what it means, I mean. Six of Pentacles, sharing, yes, because they have a lot. Oh, this color is so pretty. It's a greenish bluish color, which I really like. Seven of Pentacles, working on stuff. Hopefully not hurting the tree, just helping it. Eight of Pentacles, perfecting, yes, definitely. And a lot of suns here, interesting. Enough. Though it's still the nighttime, obviously, because it's moon time. Nine of Pentacles. The 10. With one person underneath the board that they are playing. Which could remind you that just be sure that your long-time success and happiness doesn't come from the suffering of others. And it looks like, you know, a child who is neglected by parents. Because playing games with each other is more important, which is a very much dark concept of this card. The Page of Pentacles, and yeah, they're gonna be, you know, fit together again, like that, which is really nice. Page of Pentacles, still learning. Oh, they were different order, sorry about that. Knight of Pentacles. And this one is moving on to the left, which is usually the past, which is interesting, because even if it's a slow moving energy, usually it moves to the future. But it looks very, you know, secure with all those stuff covering its body. Queen of Pentacles. Not a Mrs. Weasley, but I can still see that energy energy because these little baby moons are gathered around her, and I love this. Heh. The King of Pentacles definitely looks like a merchant. And this deck has some sort of a Shakespearean, you know, like the Venice type of feeling as well. Ace of Wands with a creepy baby, because that looks like a human type of baby. Yeah, there's a lot of options. You don't know where to go first. I mean, for sure where to go. There's a lot of passion and yeah, babies as well. Two of Wands. Still just planning to what to do with the garlic. The Three of Wands. Interesting, because there's some green. What's the word? Not plant, whatever alien like here. Plants coming out from its belly and going through these. Four of Wands, definitely the celebration in the moment before the celebration starts. The 1111 is here, and they are bind together. Okay, Five of Wands, yes, definitely. You don't know who's with who. I like this expression, this is such a expression, if that's even a kind of expression. Six of Wands. Yeah, like this one. It's protected from the, you know, attacking ones. And meditation can be seen in the card as well. Seven of Wands. These are really nicely drawn. The Eight of Wands, with them, even the message is depicted here. I don't see that often. I didn't even knew that the Eight of Wands had the meaning until recently. So that's cool. Nine of Wands, more of the being overwhelmed, feeling like everyone is against you, kind of overprotecting yourself, staying lonely feeling, which is I can very much, you know, use that. Ten of Wands. Yeah, definitely gonna drop them. Page of Wands, interesting. Because the nature is more like a snowy one. The scene. Knight of Wands. A fleece, what is it? Flea type of creature, but yes, going that direction at least. And this has more movement, not a lot of movement, but more than the previous ones. Queen of Wands, I like her boobs. I just think it's cool that they are one-sided with forearms. That can be useful, I mean, I can imagine. So yeah, the creatures has that bug kind of insect kind of feeling, which I didn't like at first. Like I said, praying mantis, ugh, thank you, but no thank you. The King of Wands, with all the children around it, which is different because usually all the kings are usually alone. The queens sometimes have the children with them. Look at that blue, the Ace of Swords. There's a thorny plant growing on the sword though. So it's before you're getting the clarity, I guess. That comes with the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords, another great idea that you have to make the decision, and you have to decide for your own, and you know, sometimes you have your logical mind and your emotional part of you, and they can't just decide who's winning the argument, which can be hard. Is it sharp? Looks like. This, interestingly, because this is a more darker deck, but to me this card actually makes a little fun of the heartbreak that you go through when you what did I want to say, when you broke up with someone, because it's more like the drama queeny feeling, like, oh please look at me, I'm hurting, look, it's so sharp, even though the card is loss and tragedy. So I find it kind of interesting that the shadowy side is reminding you that, are you sure you went through all that, you know, hell, which can be the reversed meaning, no, not the reverse, the upright meaning of the Ten of Swords as well. Four of Swords, rest, definitely. Under 6 feet under, or just, you know, resting. Five of Swords, definitely what I read, the selfish energy, like I'm taking everything. The sneaky selfish one, because they already Jesus, what are the words? They already give up, called for truth or whatever. But this one is like, while you're dealing with that, I'm gonna just, you know, collect all the swords and sell them. Six of Swords, yes, coming from a more darker place to a more stable one, but still carrying that baggage with you. And this actually looks like like I said, I had that Venice, Verona, that Shakespearean type of feeling, and I think I was told today that not the first hot air balloon, but one of the Patreon family's colors were the blue and the gold, from Firenze, or no, it was from Paris. Oh god, I don't know, I can't remember, but whatever. If you look at the first hot air balloon ride and the brothers who invented it, on Wikipedia you will see the family that I'm talking about, if you care, if you're interested. Seven of Swords, more of the self-sabotage, I guess, aspect of the card, because it's not very smart to do this. Eight of Swords, falling into your own swords. But all you have to do is, you know, just hold on to the frame and pull yourself back. And the moon is giving you these ideas. Nine of Swords, yes, you cannot sleep when you're so stressed out. Kitty. Ten of Swords, oh, now this is a Ten of Swords that shows the seriousness of the card, I guess, in a new way, because the moon is confined into a very small tight space, and so all the swords are coming through. There's no way to escape them. So all you can do is wait until someone pulls those out, and then you can start to move forward, which I think is really nice. Not nice, but useful in a reading. Page of Swords. The detective mood with the eye. Knight of Swords. A lot of more movement and passion, but again, looking to the direction of the past, which I don't think is how it's supposed to be read. Queen of Swords. Yeah, she's gonna be sad, but she's gonna kill whoever has to be killed in order to, you know, deliver the judgment. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And the last one is the King of Swords. Another Aquarius card with the bird. Is this like, again, the devil? But it's not really the devil. Just a horny creature. Which sounded differently than what I meant. A creature with a horn. But yeah, it's good, because you can see it as a map as well. So yeah, this was the. I'm trying to not to, you know, be too loud with the cards, because then the noise is gonna kill what I'm saying. So this was the Deviant Moon, the borderless edition. First early impression. I'm quite curious how my understanding is gonna deepen with the cards as I start to use them, because I think this is, even if it doesn't look like that, I think it's a really good one for a newbie, because you can easily see the meanings in the cards, so you don't have to wonder like with the Wildwood Tarot, which changed so much that if you haven't read with a tarot deck before but you want to learn it, I wouldn't recommend that one unless you're able to only use one deck. Then congratulations, and then just stick with it. But unfortunately I'm not like that either. But like I said, I think it's a good one for a newbie. It's a great quality. I like the colors a lot and the artwork. And there's supposed to be a Deviant Moon Oracle in the making as well, but I think it's in the making for years. But if at one point that's gonna be released, I'm gonna get that, because it's such a unique deck that I'm not sure which Oracle deck can be paired with it, and I like using Oracle cards in my readings as well. But that's all I think for now. I hope this was useful, and please let me know if you have an opinion on the deck, if you've seen it, if you want to get it, or did you get it, how did you get along with it, or, you know, just anything you would like to say, because I like having conversations about tarot and tarot decks. And yep, that's all, and I think I'm gonna finish now and let you go. And if you've watched this video, then thank you so much, and hope to see you soon. Bye.